Ken at tortoisecapital.net with a lesson on knowing when enough is enough. For those of you that have been following the nightly podcast, you know why that we focused on the symbol AI. We're using 30-minute charts. We had a standard normal entry with a supported spring crossing on a breaking of the PSAR. We used a standard normal risk based on our statistical analysis. For 3 days, we followed it through the spring into the summer. It held. We had money in hand, so we were able to just observe the COTA 2 re-entry. And on August 1st, we added a second position. On a 2-hour battle drill momentum, we added a third position. And then as it started to stall at a previous 30-day high and the RL10 rolled over and the market was preparing to close, we took an exit which totaled 9R, and people wondered why we were getting out of that trade. We discussed that on the podcast August 1st, 2023, for a detailed examination of exactly why this was a logical exit point. I want to point out also that the intraday sniper trade on the 3-minute chart, these same entries gave us a 10R win inside here, but I'm just briefing you the 30-minute because that's a standalone system. The intraday hybrid with extra leverage is even more powerful. Well, the next morning, the gap down below the PSAR flip, the dragon rolls over. All of that would have evaporated in the normal course of events. There was a sharp move all the way down to the previous entry, so that entire abnormal gain evaporated in less than a day. This was a very tradable move. Once the gap down and the drop fail occurred, this is the sniper trade of the day for August 2nd, and I'll brief that tonight during the podcast. I want you to notice also that if you just walked into the market today, you would recognize this as a compound critical state, since we are at a measurable, observable support level, ending in a doji after a horrible max pain range compression, and now a breakout in either direction from this doji is certainly warranted. We're in an extreme condition because we're deep into the winter, well below the Red River. We're below the zero line, so that's why we're in the winter. But it failed to fail further, and now we have a potential 6R move just back to the top of the dragon where the collapse began. Come find out how we do all of these things. Normal work for normal conditions. Abnormal conditions lead to normal rules in what we do. And how to continuously frame in both directions. Find out how we do it at tortoisecapital.net. Thank you for your kind attention, and see you in the podcast.